sparkling water everywhere. So what is the difference between seltzer water, soda water, sparkling water, and natural sparkling water? Let's find out together. So let's start with seltzer water. Seltzer water is nothing else than actually municipal sourced, aka purified tap water, and they're just adding CO2 to it. That's all what that is. Next one, club soda. Club soda, very similar to seltzer water. Again, municipal sourced, aka tap water, adding CO2 artificially to it, but they're adding sodium as well to make the water a little bit more saltier in the aftertaste. That's the reason it's been used in many cocktails, because you have a lot of fruit complexity in your cocktail. A little bit of salt actually balance out the cocktail. And before we go into the next sparkling water, tonic water is not a water. That's a soda pop with tons of calories in there. When you think tonic water is a water, then Coca-Cola is a sparkling water as well. So please, this is a soda, not a water. Next one, sparkling water from a spring source. So Mountain Valley Spring is a great example of a very good sparkling water. But this water is actually coming from a still spring source, and they're adding the carbonation then artificially to it, but the mineral composition is coming from nature and it's not been added artificially like by club soda. For example, the TDS, total soft solids, of Mountain Valley Springs is 220. And now Gerolsteiner natural mineral water. So Gerolsteiner comes from a natural occurring spring source, and the carbonation is not been added artificially. So that water actually comes from a spring source with the carbonation. So how is that possible? It happens when you have old volcanic reactions. The rainwater, as the still water, passes through all the different stone layers, will pass through CO2, will add the CO2 now automatically to it, and now it's getting interesting because now the water turns slightly acidic. What is nothing problematic, guys. Don't feel betrayed by this whole pH lie and saying like, oh my god, no, it's acidic, I should not drink that. Completely nonsense. Your body can balance out the acidic notes of water. But because the water is now acidic, it has even more dissolving power, and therefore it can leach out even more minerality. The natural occurring sparkling waters have a higher mineral content. This one, for example, 2,500 TDS. That's a lot. Another great example of a natural occurring sparkling water is Borjomi from Georgia. This water has over 4,000 TDS, and now we're talking about more electrolytes than a sports drink like Gatorade. So hopefully I was able to give you a little insights of different sparkling waters, because that's really quite fascinating that not all carbonation is the same. So remember, water is not just water, and carbonation is not just carbonation. Cheers, my friends.